William Whalen here, back for GetMoreSports.com, and when you talk about blue bloods around the country, no conversation can be had without the UCLA Bruins. Despite their off years that they've had under Ben Howland, and of course, really not yet getting going fully under Steve Alford, this is still one of the great programs in college basketball history. Perhaps it's the fan base being a little bit more lackadaisical and laissez-faire than other blue bloods. However, UCLA belongs in the conversation. Then why this year are they the Cinderella? Of course, number 11 seed coming into the NCAA tournament, they were a controversial selection by the committee. The fact that they were not even in one of the play-in games took a lot of people by surprise. But the Bruins were playing better late in the year, largely because of the play of Bryce Alford, sophomore point guard, son of Coach Steve Alford, and big man Tony Parker. Parker really struggled under the previous coaching staff of Ben Howland to get in shape, to be motivated. Alford and staff, namely David Grace, have done a really great job bringing Parker along, and he is a legitimate double-double threat. Put him alongside Kayvon Looney, and you have one of the better interiors left in this tournament. In terms of just energy play, hustle play, the intangibles, both turning in double-doubles in the win over UAB to bring UCLA back to the round of 16, the Sweet 16. Things are going back in Westwood again, and it's got people feeling a little bit more positive about this program when things were looking so down just a few weeks ago. So the question is this a team that could legitimately move on to the Elite Eight? Well, we're going to find out, because Gonzaga has a tough matchup here in the round of 32, but if they get by, all of a sudden we're going to be looking at them as a possible opponent to reach the Elite Eight against UCLA, and that's where things are going to get really, really interesting. I cannot wait to see what happens. One thing I want to point out about UCLA, I mentioned Bryce Alford before. What I see from them and what I see from him is the combination of a lot of things coming together, with big men starting to learn their roles, a scoring guard in Isaac Hamilton starting to step up, claim his role. Of course, you have Powell giving you what he does every single night, but then you have this X factor, this elite shooter, intangible scorer, and all of a sudden, true point guard savvy in Bryce Alford that gives this team a dimension they didn't have before. He can set guys up now. He's driving with a purpose to penetrate and create. He's not just driving aimlessly to dribble back out and do a little jump stop and shoot a fadeaway. No, Bryce Alford is playing the point guard position finally. And with his ability to shoot, if he lets the game come to him, that's the weapon this team needs. Of course, Isaac Hamilton going to work like he can is huge. Again, the inside presence that they have is huge. The bench, when they come in, bringing in a 7-footer like Thomas Welsh, obviously benefits this team. UCLA has the talent of a top 10 team, without a doubt. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind that they have that kind of talent. The question always has been, can they play together? Can they play discipline and get it all together? Right now, it looks like they are. I would buy some stock in UCLA right now, specifically in point guard Bryce Alford.